Hi everyone, I'm JM, and this video is a personal reflection on gender-based violence, or known as GBV. It's a topic that deeply affects our society, and it's crucial to understand it. So, first things first is, what is GBV, or gender-based violence? So, in my own words, gender-based violence is any harmful act that is directed at individual based on their gender. Yeah. And it connects from inequality and power imbalances. So, and violates basic human rights. So, there are a lot of types of JBV, and I'll give some, at least three. And the first example I want to discuss is marital rape. This is when a person is forced to have sexual relations with their spouse without consent, and it's a violation of bodily autonomy and trust within a marriage. That's the first example. And for the second one is workplace harassment. So for example, kanang office setting with subtle cues of discomfort or power imbalance. Do you get me? You feel me? Like, it's another pervasive form of GBV is a workplace harassment. This can also range from inappropriate jokes to and comments to unwanted advances. It's like creating a hostile and unsafe environment for the victim. That's example number two, and for example number three is online abuse. So for example, like screenshot of abusive online messages and also blurred to protect privacy. Okay, finally, this one. I want to address online abuse. With the rise of social media, online harassment, doxing, and threats have become rampant. This form of gender-based violence have devastating real-world consequences. Yeah, and for the human rights issue, is like GBB is fundamentally a human rights issue. It violates a lot of rights. First, for example, life and security, freedom from torture and cruel treatment, rather, equality and non-discrimination, bodily and autonomy, am I right? And freedom of expression in case of online abuse. So, what are the possible psychological effects for this? Um, the psychological effects of GBV are profound. Victims often experience, example, depression and anxiety, PTSD, or known as post-traumatic stress disorder, low self-esteem, and difficulty forming relationships. So it's like the individual is having trouble to trust someone, or he or she has trust issue, right? And there are a lot of ways to prevent GBV and how to help it. So preventing GBV requires a multi-phased approach. When we say multi-phased approach, it's a lot to talk, and not just talk, we put an action to this. First is education and awareness campaign. to challenge harmful gender norms. That's the first thing. You can help with it. Then empowering victims to speak out and seek help. Then you could also support organization that provides resources and advocacy. Then also holding perpetrators accountable through legal and social means. That's very helpful. And lastly is creating safe spaces and support networks for survivors. So, um, JBV is really a complex issue, but by understanding its forms, impact, and solutions, we can all contribute to creating a safer, more equitable society. And thanks for listening, and let's work together to end this gender based violence. Thank you.